This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, let's start this one off with some quotes and we'll all make sense. These favor this story in different kinds of ways. And there's deeper quotes than this. This is just a quick story. When God favors you, even your enemies will bless you. Another quote. The devil can rebrand himself, but he can never change his evil ways. He can come to you as a friend, a partner, family member, stranger, pastor, boss, supervisor, influencer, politician, or in any form you can think of. Never let your guard down. Always be on watch and test the spirit. 1 John 4:1. Be alert of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. 1 Peter 5:8. And be on your guard and stay awake. Your enemy, the devil, is like a roaring lion sneaking around, finding someone to attack. Same thing. But it's Charlamagne is on the Breakfast Club defending Jay-Z. He's like, I don't understand the internet. Everybody's blaming Jay-Z. Do you not forget he paid Wayne's tax bill and tried to sign Lil Wayne? Now let me tell you. Jay-Z has an issue with Birdman too, okay? He wanted to break up Cash Money for the longest time. He tried to get in the middle of Wayne and Birdman's relationship a few times. He tried to sign Lil Wayne around 2008 to Def Jam. Jay-Z has a deep problem with Birdman. Birdman's always acted like he's bigger than Jay-Z. You know, like, oh, we have more money than him in this. He said plenty of things. And plus, I think there was a problem with the there was a remix with Juvenile that Jay-Z just hopped on. And Birdman said some things about that back in the day. You can rub someone that's like Jay-Z and petty, super petty. Drake's kind of petty too. People that are petty like Jay-Z are the most dangerous kinds of people. He's a grandpapa hater. He's 56, 57 years old, still hating, having all the money in the world. It's never enough for Jay-Z. Jay-Z could have $1 trillion, and he's still going to do these types of things. It's never enough. It's the most dangerous kind of person. They're never satisfied. So with Nas, let's start with Nas, right? To give you some examples. Nas and him had very personal beef. Nas was talking about everything disrespectful you can think of, and so was Jay-Z. Jay-Z was saying, I smashed your baby mom, da-da-da-da-da, right? Nas ethered Jay-Z. Ethered him. Jay-Z went on to, didn't affect anybody's career, right? And Nas, that kind of rebirthed Nas was at a low point at that time. He'll even admit it, and he was dissing everybody on that album. Stillmatic. So Nas wins that battle. Years later, Jay-Z extends an olive branch and says, hey man, come out to my concert. He brought Nas out. That's the 48 Laws of Power too. He brought Nas out to show he's the bigger man. And they squashed their beef on stage. That was the trick, right? We're good now, bro. Nas let his guard down. Then Jay-Z becomes, I think he was already the head of Def Jam at that point. Signed Nas. Saw Nas in the Rock Boys video. Nas signs to Def Jam via Jay-Z. And for years after that, Nas never got the same push from a label ever again like he did at Sony. And things got swept under the rug. And then even after the Def Jam situation, Jay-Z would proceed to drop. Every time Nas was dropping an album, Jay-Z was dropping an album just to just to compete with Nas and to step on his neck. The only reason he hasn't done it lately is because Nas was dropping an album. He was like, I don't think Jay-Z's going to drop an album every 6 months. So Nas has been driving an album every 6 months to a year. And Nas has had a lot of success with Queensbridge Investments. But Nas will always have something Jay-Z doesn't. Satisfaction. Having enough. So Nas is rich. Richer than Jay-Z in spirit. Jay-Z's a miserable person. So you see how he does that, right? That's exactly what he's doing with Wayne. And this is the ultimate revenge because it affects everybody around him. Drake is a competitor. Drake and Jay-Z have been taking shots at each other for a decade. For a decade, they've been taking shots at each other. And they're still friends. They still get each other's... Drake will have Jay-Z on his album. He just had him on his album 2 years ago, right? But they take shots at each other. And empowering Kendrick and putting him on the Super Bowl is like a nah, right? I'm going to keep this going until next year. Nicki and Meg Thee Stallion have problems. Nicki's called out Rock Nation for backing Meg and supporting Meg and the whole Tory incident. No, Nicki's just tormented them. So there's a revenge there. It's not just Jay-Z. It's probably that Perez woman that heads up Rock Nation too. And then Lil Wayne and Baby. He's had a problem with Baby. And he had a problem with Wayne because Wayne talked about kidnapping Beyonce on a track with JordanTower back in 2011 or 12. And I was talking about they have more money than Jay-Z. So years later, in 2011, Birdman and Lil Wayne have a problem. Birdman didn't pay Lil Wayne, so they're going to court. Jay-Z reaches out. Lil Wayne's in financial problems because he owes the government a lot of money. So he helps him out with some money. That's right there. It's not just a favor. It's also like, oh, I thought you had more money than me, bro. Remember on that track you said you had more money than me? And Lil Wayne lets his guard down. Birdman rushes after that. That was the best thing Jay-Z could have done for Lil Wayne because it got him paid. Birdman paid Lil Wayne $50 million or whatever he owed him, right? They figured it all out. Universal ended up cutting the check, and what that did was that ultimately Birdman doing that tarnished the relationship forever. They'll always be Lil Wayne and Birdman will always be cool. It's never going to be tight like it once was. He didn't pay the one person that kept Cash Money going after all those years. He already messed up. He had messed up his relationship with Juvenile, Manny, and all them. Birdman and Slim are horrible at paying people, bro. So Lil Wayne let his guard down, but Jay-Z's still petty. And this is the ultimate get back. Oh, the Super Bowl's in New Orleans. You thought you were going to get it? I'm the head of the NFL Entertainment. It says it right on Rock Nation's website. And they took that away from him. So in one shot, he gets even with Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. So Charlamagne up there dancing for Jay-Z is disgusting. This is a man. I used to really like Charlamagne's stuff, right? But I never liked himself calling himself a god. You're not. Who are you to think that you are a god? There's only one God. How dare you? How dare you? It's disgusting, man. Anyways, always will love Jay-Z's music, but being a hater like this, do you think everybody's calling this out? Cameron, Nicki, Juvenile. Even if they direct their hate at the NFL, that's just because they're scared to direct it at Jay-Z. Because they're still in the music business. And Jay-Z can make bad things happen. Jay-Z is the evil in the music business. He's become the evil in the music business. He started out not being able to get a deal and became just like the people that wouldn't give him a deal. Crazy, right? It's crazy how life works. But you could become the evil that was trying to defeat you and not let you live in the beginning. He was tempted, took the temptation, he ate the forbidden fruit. And now he has become just what he was trying to destroy, in a sense, to show people a different way. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button for me. Peace.
Jordan Tower.
News.